Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did something a little bit different for you guys. I know a lot of you comment asking for drugstore makeup looks and dupes for the more high-end products that I use. So I spent a few hours at the drugstore, a couple different drugstores, looking for dupes for some of my favorite products that I use and that I feature a lot in my videos. Just so you guys know, any look that I do, whether it's high-end or low-end products that I use, you don't have to use what I'm using. This is just, a demonstration of, how to achieve certain looks, and you can use whatever you have at home that fits your budget and your lifestyle. There's always something just like it in kind of every price point. So, I just want to put that out there that just because I don't use a lot of drugstore products, that doesn't mean that they're not just as good and that you can't use something else that you have at home. I did spend a lot of time up and down the aisles searching for products that are very similar to some of my favorite products, and just to kind of demonstrate how similar they are to you, I actually used half of my higher end products on this side of my face, and my left side is all drugstore. So you can see that I did one look but did two different products, so it was kind of weird switching the products for each side of my face. But yeah, this is just to demonstrate how similar they are, and I will show you what they are and swatch them for you side to side as well. So one of the first things I have here, this is concealer. So you guys know I use my Nars Creamy Radiant Concealer a lot in my videos, and I got as a dupe the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. The shade I use for Nars is Vanilla, and the shade for the Maybelline is Fair Clair. These are very similar in color and coverage. The only difference is that the Nars is a little bit thicker and the Maybelline is thinner. So I did notice that it's just a little bit runnier, but they both cover almost exactly the same. I couldn't really tell a difference once everything was blended in. And then here you can see the difference. So up top is the Nars and the bottom one is the Maybelline. Next is mascara. I know I use my Lancome Definicils for you guys all the time. This has a nice kind of tapered, skinnier brush. It's not the smallest brush, but it's, smaller than I think the average mascara. And this just gives me kind of soft, natural lashes, just really combed through, long and separated. And I didn't even read any reviews about this Maybelline Lash Discovery. It was kind of like on the bottom shelf, so probably an older one that's been around for a long time. But I was just kind of intrigued by the brush. It's a super, super tiny little brush, and I really love mascaras with little brushes. I think a lot of people have like a misconception that bigger brush means bigger lashes, but I think sometimes it's quite the contrary, because with a smaller brush you can really get into the root of the lash and really build it up. So I have the Maybelline on this side and the Definicils on the other. Next is blush. This is my Nars Deep Throat. As you can see, I've loved this thing to death. I just think it's one of the best blush colors, especially for somebody with fair skin, but it also works on medium and dark skin as well. It's similar to the Nars Orgasm, but I think Orgasm is really peachy and too shimmery. This one is a little bit more subdued, and I just think it goes with everything. And my dupe for this is also by Maybelline. It's a Fit Me blush, and it's called Medium Pink, number 204. So you can see the Nars has a little bit more shimmer. It's a little bit of a deeper pink, but on the skin, it's really the same. Next is my white eyeliner pencil. I use the Lancome Eye Kohl all the time in the shade Blanc. It's just a white. And then I got this Wet n Wild one as a dupe, and it's literally the same exact thing. They're almost the same length. These are like really long eyeliners. I've of course used my Lancome one, so I think it was pretty much the same exact size when I bought it. So the top one is the Wet n Wild and the bottom is the Lancome. So just a white eye pencil. Next is bronzer. I always use my Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Medium. It has a little bit of a pinky hue to it, and I think that makes it look more natural on the skin, especially when you're fair like I am, so it doesn't give you that orange kind of bronzy look. And my dupe is the Rimmel Natural Bronzer, and this is a waterproof bronzer, which is actually really cool because I guess you're using bronzer a lot in the summer, so if you sweat it won't sweat off. And I have seen a lot of people use these bronzers, so I felt pretty confident that it would go on really nicely, and it did. I actually kind of liked it a little bit better. It picked up more product than the Bobbi Brown, and it just looked a little bit better in my opinion, but both really similar. You can see the Bobbi Brown's just a little bit pinker, but the Rimmel did not go on orange on me at all. Okay, next is highlighter. I use the MAC Soft and Gentle a lot for my powder highlighter. This stuff is awesome. It lasts forever, and I know a lot of people use it. It's just a nice kind of baked marbleized champagne-y color, and I got the Physicians Formula in, it's called Vegas Strip / Light Bronzer, and it looks really similar to the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick, so this would be a great dupe for that as well. But once you kind of swirl them all together, they're all the same. So I have on the MAC here, and you can see that this is like a real champagne-y kind of opalescent sheen, and on this side it's just a little bit more gold than the MAC, but all in all looks really nice and shimmery. It's just a good dupe. Okay, last but not least, I love my MAC lipsticks. I just think they have really nice colors, and you know, I use them a lot among other things in my videos. So one that I wear often is MAC's Velvet Teddy, and it's this brownie nude color, and I found a really similar dupe in Wet n Wild, and this is called Bare It All, and it's really similar. And again, I did half and half, so this half is the Wet n Wild and this half is MAC, and you know, once they're on the lips you cannot tell, and I'll swatch them for you. So the top one is the MAC and the bottom is the Maybelline, the Wet n Wild. So you can see a little bit different in color, but once they're on the lips, you can't tell at all. And they feel exactly the same too. So I hope this video was fun and helpful for you guys to watch. Make sure you subscribe right here so you can stay up to date with my uploads, and so you can see my drugstore haul once I upload it soon. Comment down below and tell me guys what your favorite drugstore products are, because now I'm like starting to get super into it. I spent like a million hours up and down the aisles, and I went to 2 different drugstores looking for stuff, and it was so much fun, and there's so much stuff. And you know, because there's no testers, you can't really try them. So tell me what your guys' faves are down below that I should buy next. Thanks for watching. See you next time.